What's going on, guys? So right now I am on my way to my grandfather's house because he says there's an iguana stuck in his chicken coop and that we gotta help him out. I'm not even wearing a shirt because I was just working on the turtle pond for the endangered Indian spotted turtles. This video is probably gonna be right after that one, but yeah, I want to go see if we could save this green iguana. All right, so as you can see, this is where we keep all the chickens, and here's the little guy right himself. Here, could you record for me? Get closer. So I guess this guy was trying to run through, didn't see the mesh, and he got stuck. Dame la pinza.
Rompe todo lo que tenga que romper, pero no lo pique a ella, pobrecita.
No, ella va a estar bien. No te preocupes. There we go. Just like that. No, ya ahí está bien.
Mira cómo está negra, sabe yo rato que lleva apretada.
Just like that. You see he hurt himself a little bit here, broke a little bit of the spines upon the top. He's got a little rash there, but this iguana is going to be perfectly fine. So right now he's playing dead. That's what these guys do when they get scared. And this isn't an injury, this is just some stuck shed that he had on his hands. There we go. A little green iguana. No, él está bien. Está perfecto. He did cut himself a little bit here, so I'm guessing this is some dry blood. But he's gonna be perfect. A little bit of dirt in his eyes. And a little bit of dirt in his eyes, but there you go. So that was a quick video. Yeah.
No la suelte aquí, que la
Mascota nueva. Esto es para ti. Quédate con él.
No, suéltala por ahí.
So yeah, now these guys are actually illegal to keep as pets in in Florida. So legally, the only option for me would be to kill it or ship it out of state, because I still have a few days for me to ship it out of states. So yeah, I mean, if this were in a few more months, it would be completely illegal. They are trying to fight the laws to make these guys be able to be pets again. But in order to keep one out, you're gonna have to have a class 3 wildlife permit, which I do have. But I don't have it for this specific lizard. No, tú sabes que esto es ilegal soltarla, ¿verdad? Yo la suelto en el canal. Alright, so right now we are taking him to his new home, and you guys are gonna see what's gonna happen. And don't worry, this lizard is not dead. He's not hurt in any way other than this little thing, which is just like a little rash from rubbing against it. He's gonna be completely fine. This is completely normal behavior. They always play dead when you grab him, and they just sit like that. They don't react at all. After a while, at first they will be a little skittish. They'll try to bite you, they'll try to whip you, but once they see that they're pretty much beat, they just play dead and hope that you don't eat them. That's what they do. That's their defense. Look how pretty they are. And if laws were different, and if the laws were any different, I would have kept this lizard myself. That's what I used to do. I had a whole aviary full of a bunch of invasive little baby green iguanas, and I found a lot of homes for the wild ones that I used to catch in South Florida because it was legal to keep them as pets. You know, I wanted to take them out of the environment, but I'm not going to be killing these animals. That's not what I'm going to be doing because I don't see a point in doing that. They're not like Burmese pythons. They're not out here destroying a bunch of a species. The only thing that they do is poop on people's yards and dig holes around the canals, which does cause like a little bit of the canals to collapse. But personally, I don't think that they should be killed for that unless people are going to be eating them. If you're going to be eating an iguana, that's perfectly fine by me. I don't care if you kill an iguana to eat it or to feed it to something else. But just to kill them just for fun, that's not what I like to do. So I'm glad I was able to save this little baby green iguana. Alright, so we're at the canal right now. We got the little green iguana. I'm not going to release him, but you guys can make your own assumptions as to why I'm here. This sure looks like a nice home for a green iguana though. Not saying that I put any green iguanas out here, but I'm sure if I released one that I saved somewhere, he would be very happy. But obviously I'm not gonna do that because, you know, that's illegal. All right, so there's a bunch of fish here, and since I'm already here, I'm gonna be getting a lot of them to feed to my turtles, or not to feed, but to put in the same pond. And you know, in Miami, there's always these people that do this religion. They sacrifice all these chickens, and then it smells like shit. You know, they don't clean up after themselves after doing it. But let's see, let's get all these in here. Some water. This canal is very clean. Other than this, look at them.
Oh, that's at least like 50 in there. Jesus.
Yeah, but most of them fall right through. So you can see, oh my god, they're all over the fucking floor.
You want me to hop down and help you?
They're all over the floor. Poor little fish. I gotta be digging in this dead fucking carcass.
There's a bunch of blood. There's some big ones. Oh my gosh, that was good.
Yeah, this is better than the Everglades, low-key.
Yeah, but half of them fall out through the net.
Yeah, that happens over there too.
Yeah, it doesn't change the net.
We should get a better net.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy another one soon.
Oh, there's a big scoop over there. Hurry.
Oh my god, that's
Just put the bucket a little bit closer.
yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
Alright, let's sneak up on these guys. Look at all the fish. Put them in. I included that in the other video instead. There's Godzilla in the bottom. See if the crayfish is walking around. There he is. That's the crayfish right there. The snail. Hold on. There's the snail, the crayfish, and all the Indian spotted turtles. Oh, I just spooked that one, but these are super cool little fish that I wanted to put in there. Alright, so I'm going to be ending the video with the pond, and look at that. This is the aviary that I mentioned. As you can see, lots of birds in there. They had babies recently, so see if we can find some of those baby iguanas. There's some sleeping up there. But yeah, I have, not sure how many babies I have left here. Oh, there's a wild one there. Let's catch him. Poor baby. And I say poor baby because this baby was actually inside of the aviary. But what happened was that my brother, he saw those. This is his aviary with all the birds. And he got mad because I put the iguanas in there because he doesn't want them in there. This is double chamber. There's a little chamber in here. You can see the door and this one. And then, hello buddy. All the birds are out here. So yeah, this is where I keep all my little baby iguanas. And look at all these little mother. Pretty cool. But yeah, my brother didn't want them in here because he says they spook the birds, but they really don't. But you can see all the other ones are back there. You can kind of see their butts. And yeah, I feel bad now because this baby was sleeping outside. You know, this is his home now. He's used to it. He's used to living here. And I'm hoping that they actually beat these laws and I'm allowed to keep these baby iguanas because I really like them. And not only that, I was actually helping the ecosystem with this. It's not like oh, go ahead buddy. Actually helping the ecosystem, you know. I was getting them out, and yeah, they were, it's still in South Florida, but they were actually in homes. They weren't in the wild. So, you know, it kind of sucks that now I can't keep them as pets. Right now it's still legal because they gave us 3 months. I think it was starting July 1st, so they're still legal for 90 days, so I'm still allowed to keep them here. And I'm supposed to be shipping them out of state, killing them or turning them into the government, which they would end up euthanizing them. But let's put this guy back in there. Oh look, this one's sleeping down there. So yeah, I got, oh, and another one back down there. So got a lot of these little babies in here. I feed them a lot of hibiscus. They love to eat the hibiscus, and a lot of these babies are really fat. I mean, that one, these right here aren't fat, but if I come during the day, they are fat little babies. They're very happy. They even had a bunch of grass in here, but that's all died off because my brother raked it up. There's some grass growing there again, but my brother mixed it up. But yeah, these babies, look at them over there. Super cool little green iguanas. So I'm not gonna tell him I put it back in here, obviously, but he might see it in the video. But got a lot of babies, so we'll see what happens depending on how the laws are affected. Depending if the laws are changed, which I think they might be, hopefully, because there's a lot of people trying to get it back to normal, and some people, or I'm pretty sure there's a lawsuit involved. I haven't really been following it too much, but I'm guessing that the green iguanas will become legal again, hopefully. If anything, I'll just get grandfathered into the permit. It's really not that big a deal. Like I said, I already got some permits. Just adding another iguana is not going to be that big a deal. But I really like the green iguanas. I'm not sure how it's going to work for catching them, if we're going to be able to catch them still without a permit, if we're going to be able to ship them out of state without a permit, which I doubt. Either way, I don't want to do that. I don't like selling the babies out of state because I don't really trust that too much. I don't want to be shipping the baby iguanas out of state when they're wild caught baby green iguanas. When I mentioned earlier that I rehomed all the baby iguanas and I went to catch them, that was completely non-profit. Like I just went out there, caught them, found people that actually cared about the reptiles and wanted them, and I gave them away for free. At first, I initially asked for a fee so that people wouldn't just say, "Oh, free iguanas, let me go get them and sell them or release them again." So I asked for a fee. When the person came up to me, I'm just like, "Here, you could have them," because I really didn't want profit from it. It's not really that big a deal. The only thing that I got from it was like $5 off of the YouTube video that I posted, but I didn't really want them for profit. You know, it's not something that I don't feel comfortable selling animals that are wild like that, because I don't know if they're healthy or not. I don't want the animal to possibly die and then it's bad for me, you know. So yeah, that's why I don't sell the iguanas, and I'm definitely not going to be shipping them out of Florida, because that's a whole other level of responsibility. Let's say I ship the lizard, right? First of all, green iguanas aren't worth that much. So if I sell them, it'll be probably for like $20 shipping. I have flat rate shipping for $50, but shipping is really not $50. It's usually between $60 to $75. So when I get a sale to California, I'm going to be paying to sell the iguana because I'll only be selling it for $70. So I'll pay like $5 to ship it out in reality. So there's that. The other thing, if the iguana passes away, because you know it's a wild iguana, it's one thing keeping it in Florida, same atmosphere, keeping him outdoors and feeding, then shipping it to another state where they're going to be in a small enclosure, probably indoors, completely different setup. It's not something that I want to do. I don't want to put these animals in danger for no reason. So that's why I don't ship them and I don't sell them on my website. Only thing I did was rehome them locally, and as far as I know, they're all doing great so far. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Leave a comment for a future suggestion. Turn on post notifications. Subscribe. And most importantly, have a great day.